All right, finally today, our 2024 Philadelphia Sports Hall of Fame inductee spotlight. Today is Angelo Cataldi, who is the recipient of the Legacy of Excellent Award. And I will give you full disclosure here. I was not a listener to Angelo Cataldi, mostly because when he first came on, I was in middle school or late elementary school. Didn't have a car, so didn't really listen to 610 that much. I was more into listening to Power 99 and Q102 at the time. And then it kind of turned me off with the whole Donovan McNabb booing thing at the draft. I will get there later in the show. But I will say Angelo Cataldi's mark on Philadelphia sports is undeniable, both good and bad, and I think he would be the first to admit that. He started in Philly as a journalist for the Inquirer, was a Pulitzer Prize winner, I believe, while writing for the Inquirer, and then I saw a video short on this right after he retired. He was asked about becoming the morning show host at WIP, and really changed the landscape of sports talk radio. He spent 33 years at WIP on the morning show and brought some entertainment, pop culture, kind of like that Howard Stern. I hesitate to call Angelo a shock jock, but really that kind of style of radio while still being able to talk sports. He had his, and it's really, like I said, it kind of changed the way sports radio is done in not only Philly, but probably nationwide. But he had his bits and recurring guests, Joe Conklin, and different things like that. So to his credit, I think he really changed what sports talk radio is. Again, for better or for worse, I for one, listen to 94 WIP all the time. And it's funny because I complain about the hosts, I complain about the callers all the time, yet they suck me in and I listen to it. So a lot of that is credited to Angelo Cataldi for really just changing the way we look at sports talk radio. He also hosted the Great Sports Debate on Prism. I did not have Prism as a kid, so I never got to read this. However, I believe he has two books, The Great Sports Debate that he wrote with Glenn Macnow, that I have right on my shelf over there that I've read. Both of them are great books to read. Obviously, can't mention Angelo Cataldi without mentioning the Wing Bowl, which was just a huge event in debauchery. A lot of fun times in the couple that I went to, but it can't, like I said, can't mention it. He said he's sick of the Eagles losing and not having anything to celebrate in February. So, to his credit, continued Wing Bowl until the Eagles won the Super Bowl in 2017. He is responsible, like I said, for taking the Dirty 30 up to New York to boo Donovan McNabb. Was not a big fan of that. Still am not. I do know, to Angelo's credit, again, he has apologized to Donovan for that and acknowledged that Donovan was the right pick. It was not Ricky Williams was not who the Eagles should have taken, and thankfully for the Eagles, they stuck to their guns there. But like I said, that was really what turned me off a little bit to Angelo. And again, he, for better or for worse, we're sitting here talking about it. What he's done for Philly Sports Talk Radio is undeniable. He's in the Broadcast Pioneers Hall of Fame, the WIP Hall of Fame. He's won numerous other awards throughout his career, both for journalism as well as being on the radio. And on November 7th, he will take his spot with the other greats in Philly sports history at the 2024 Philadelphia Sports Hall of Fame induction ceremony. So today's spotlight is on Angelo Cataldi, the Legacy of Excellent recipient for this year. Again, whether you liked him or you hated him, what he did for Philly sports is undeniable, and he will take his spot in the Philadelphia Sports Hall of Fame along with the other all-time greats.